You got your boy Ron here, Star Talent. You know the show, Star Talent, showcase in the house. Listen, we are here. We are here at the Bulletproof Comics Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament here in Brooklyn, New York. Trading card game World Championship Qualifier Regionals. It's a crowd here so big. The crowd and the people are still coming. My man Hank, he's in the place, making it happen. This is your boy Ron Smith in the house. Peace, blessings.
My name's Rabbi. I'm from Staten Island, New York, and this is my friend right here.
This is J-Dog, and I'm from the Shaolin. Always, Wu-Tang forever. Welcome to regional, Brooklyn Regional, Bulletproof Regional. There's the comics store right here. We're here playing Yu-Gi-Oh! Today. So there's about like, at least like 300 people in this room right now. We're pretty much what we do here is like a bunch of people come here to play, try to move their way up, try to become a better player. You win here, you get your invite to Nationals. Nationals, you get your invite to Worlds. World, you're the world champion. So that's how that works.
Basically, like, especially for New York, it's one of the more competitive states. You come out here to really just prove you're the best. And, you know, most of, like, a lot of the country's great players come all the way over here. And Brooklyn's one of the best regionals, you know, having in the tri-state area. And basically, you come here, you trade, you get the cards you need, and you just build the best decks possible. I've been going to these tournaments since the game came out. I think it came out back when I was around, like, 8. So I'm 23 now. I've been playing ever since. You know, a lot of people here are dedicated players. I've played since the day it started. You know, these tournaments go back for at least over 15 years. A lot of people would argue that there's a lot of luck involved, but the truly best players, it comes down to having the most skill, I would think.
Yeah, pretty much you just want to always outpush your opponent. Just always have more card advantages. The more cards you have, the more options you have to do stuff with. It's always the better odds to win. People say that like life points really matter. It really doesn't. As long as you have if you know how to outplay your opponent and read cards that you know are there or you think are there, you're probably better off. And that only comes by coming to these events and playing and trying your hardest, you know?
They have tournaments probably even bigger than our tournaments, if not the same size, or at least, yeah, maybe double even. And they play just as hard as we do. And the only difference is we're about 2 sets of cards behind them. So everything that comes out here has come out over there already. So they're ahead of us in terms of the game. Oh, that the thing you put on your arm, that's called a dual disc. They didn't make a real life good one yet, but we're hoping, you know.
That's like an easy stereotype. Like, I don't know. That a real duelist, us people, do not have dual discs. We sit on a table, we have a mat, and we have cards, and we play.
Yeah, pretty much. We just act like normal people. You know, we sit down, have a game. There's no funny, props. There's multiple video games. They have probably 50 different video games. But as far as real life digital technology, seeing the monsters happen, it's just it just gets too futuristic for now. They don't want to put the money into it. I mean, I don't play as much as I used to, but most people go by, how many tournaments you've won, how many times you've been in the top 16 of players. Just wins overall. The more you win, the better people would consider you.
Also, when you play in tournaments, if you're really good, chances are, round 1, you'll play someone with an equal record. Say if I have, let's just say, for example, it's not a real example, I have 500 wins. I'll probably most likely play someone that has 500 wins or more, or around that area. Someone that's on my skill level. Officially,
they don't give away money. But certain side tournaments play for money, prizes of $1,000, stuff like that. But when you play the real sanctioned tournaments, the ones that count, that go on record, one like this, the prizes are game mats, exclusive mats you can only get by winning. exclusive cards you can only get from winning, and they give away like video game systems, things that they know the people will like. All right, thank you.
It's time to
Yeah, these are some of the cards that we use. If you want to show them.
Yeah.
Yeah, the first one, that's a Ghost Synchro Monster. That's a Ghost Exceed.
Ghost Exceed?
So Ghost means that it has the white picture, and Exceed means that it's a black card. So that's the type of card that we play.
Flip it over for me so I can get a chance to see.
So yeah, the back of the cards, they all look the same. That means it's, if you see this symbol, it means it's an official Yu-Gi-Oh card. This is like a basic monster. It's called an effect monster.
Monster.
Yeah, that one being Dark Arm Dragon, one of the most iconic cards in the game. So next we have Exceeds. I mean Synchros.
Synchros.
So yeah, that's like white cards that people play. They're like a combination of two different monsters put together would make that.
Okay.
Different levels.
And how many points is that?
Well, every card has its own base stats. So 25 attack and 2,000 defense.
Okay.
And the 25 attack basically means the damage he would do to your opponent if he could do damage.
Okay.
Next we have traps.
Traps.
Traps are cards that you set face down to trick your opponent. They don't know what card you have, so you flip it to surprise them.
Okay.
So it's a very important type of card in the game. Every deck has them most of the time, and they're very powerful usually.
Oh, okay.
All right, next we have spells. Been around since the first pack, a staple in the game. Every single deck has to play spells. They basically, most of the time, they keep your deck moving fluidly, and they just give you, different effects based on when you play them.
Okay.
And the last card.
Now, is all the cards hologram?
No, we just chose holograms to show you what the better looking cards look like.
Okay.
But yeah, there's commons and rares. Rares means they have shiny letters, but a regular picture.
Okay. Because I'm getting the glare off of my camera.
Yeah, most of them, we like the holo cards mostly.
Let me see a card that has the normal thing.
And then this is a normal common monster. It's an effect monster, it's a common.
Wow.
Yeah.
There you go. Okay, good. Finally, I got a picture.
And a lot of cards come multiple rarities. Like this same card could be hollow, but this one just happens to be common.
Now, what does this card do particularly?
This card particularly is called a Lightsworn.
Yeah.
It's part of a whole team of Lightsworns that you play in a deck.
Right.
And her effect is once per turn, switch her to defense by turning the card sideways. And she destroys one of the purple cards, a trap or spell that's face down on the field. And then you mill 3 cards to your graveyard.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so it's a really good card. Most players would recognize it.
Oh, okay. Great. Now, how much money is invested in all these cards? Because you guys look like you got at least a good $1,000.
On me right now, I would have around between $1,000 and $2,000 in cards. Most people in here, you could walk up to any one of their backpacks, and if you took everything out and put a price on it, it would be around $1,000 at any given time.
Now, are these cards that you won or in tournaments or in battles, or is this cards that you had to buy?
You buy them, you get them in packs, you win packs, you might open up some good cards.
All right.
And most importantly, mostly you trade. That's the whole point of the game, is just to trade.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's a trading card game, so.
Okay. So great.
Me and Rob right here, we be going to all the events. So if you see us out in your local area, please say hello and give us a good trade.
Okay. All right, then. Great. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
We just got finished hearing from a couple of the participants of this tournament right now. And let me tell you, it's awesome. The people are out here, they're in effect right now, they're making it happen. It's a crowd here so big. The crowd and the people are still coming. We're gonna be covering the Comic-Con coming up at Jacob K. Javits Convention Center as well. So don't you go nowhere. We will be right back. Yeah, this is Ron, your boy Star Talent in the house. We're here at the Bulletproof Comics. We got Naya in the house. Can you see her? Yay! Hank in the house. Yay! This is like our third take, would you believe it or not? Anyway, listen, the place is off the hook. The women are off the hook. We got the women in the costumes, and they're looking out of sight. Now, what are these little things here?
These are plush Pac-Man dolls.
Plush Pac-Man dolls. Oh. This is the ghost and this is the Pac-Man.
And we have the red one too. And the super cool ones.
Oh, wow. Little toy, little pillows. Little stress balls. When you're feeling stressed, you just grab it and you go like this.
It makes a nice calming Pac-Man noise.
Yes. Pac-Man noise. Hey, get you a Pac-Man doll. Oh, how much are they selling for?
These little ones are $10, and the big ones come in the same form.
Same price.
14.
And they glow in the dark? No?
You can imagine.
They should glow in the dark. Dad, we gotta get some Pac-Man dolls that glow in the dark. Oh, man. Well, you know, Nayo, she'll be too young to remember Pac-Man and Super Pac-Man and Mrs. Pac-Man. You know, that's the Atari games that they had. You know. Oh, wow, she's telling me about the guy with the sword and the shield.
And the Harry Potter figures.
Last year, everybody had a costume. It was crazy. Oh, man. Tell us about the Yu-Gi-Oh! Tournament.
There is a Yu-Gi-Oh! Originals tournament December 6th in the same location as before.
The same location, December 6th. It's a secret location, you guys. LG's. Hank says it's LG's.
LG's. Canal jeans.
Canal jeans?
Yes.
Canal jeans.
Yes.
The name of the place is called Canal Jeans in Brooklyn, y'all. So Biggs, be there. This is Ron, I'm signing off. Joker, hey, okay. Oh, it's the Matrix, yay. Morpheus, hey, yeah. All right. Venom, oh, there you go. Pain.
Hey guys, this is Z-Slash here at New York Comiccon 2014, and I'm here with
Peter David.
Peter David is pretty much a legend in the industry. How long have you been working in comics and writing?
God, I've been a full-time writer of comic books since 1987.
All right.
So it goes back a little ways.
Yeah, I know you best from your work on Young Justice,
Okay.
the '90s series, and not as well as the recent TV show.
Animated series, yes.
Here you've got a more recent recent book series called Fearless. Can you tell me a little bit about that?
Well, it's not really a series. Fearless originated from one day when my 7-year-old daughter came home from her friend's house, and she seemed very, very depressed. And I said, "What's wrong?" And she said, "My imagination's gone." I said, "What do you mean it's gone?" She said, "It ran away. I don't have an imagination anymore. All my dolls are just now pieces of plastic." And I said, "Well, I'm very sorry to hear that." And an hour later, she's playing with her dolls. And I said, "What happened?" And she said, "Oh, my imagination came back." And I thought about it, and I said, wouldn't it be interesting if we wrote a story about a little girl whose best friend's imagination runs away, and she has to go on this grand adventure to go find it and bring it back? And she said, "That sounds good." And I said, "Well, what do you think would happen?" And she proceeded to tell me. And that became the basis for this book, which is called Fearless. And as it says, it's written by Peter David and his daughter Caroline.
Oh, that's pretty sweet. So this is I guess would it be for children or middle schoolish age kids?
Oh, it's. I would say the kids as young as 7 years old could enjoy it, but adults as old as 70 should be able to enjoy it too.
So much for 85-year-olds.
Yeah.
Yeah, as well, you have like a long history of working in Young Justice. Could you tell me a little bit about your 90s series? That one is a
Sure.
great passion of mine.
Well, I mean, I was asked to write Young Justice. I mean, the original concept was I was the three boys. It was Robin and Impulse and Superboy. And once I began on the series, although it seemed entertaining enough, I realized that I was having trouble connecting with the guys. And it might be because I have no sons, only daughters. So I said to the editor, I need to bring some girls into this team. Because if I have girls on the team, then I feel like I'm going to be able to connect to the boys through the girls' point of view. And he said, fine. So as of issue 4, we brought in Arrowette and Secret and Wonder Girl. And the series just kind of took off from there.
You also wrote for the Young Justice TV show as well, like
I did.
several episodes. Can you tell me about one of them?
Well, yeah, I mean, what happened was that the actress who was hired to play at the time Arrowette, later changed to Artemis, put up on her website that she'd been hired to be in this TV show called Young Justice. And look, here's her character. And she wasn't supposed to do that. And she put it up, and of course it blew out all over the internet. And she quickly was instructed to take it down from her website, which she did, but it was already too late. Word was out. And I contacted Paul Levitz, and I said, "Paul, you're doing a Young Justice animated series? I want in on this." So he put me in touch with Cartoon Network, and Cartoon Network put me in touch with Greg Weisman, who I'd known for many years, but who I never worked with. And Greg said, "Look, I will be honest with you. We have enough writers for our entire first season, but it's Young Justice and it's you. So if you want to write an episode, I've got one for you." And he wound up assigning me the episode that was called Secrets,
Justice League
which
having
was
a
a
party?
Halloween
'Cause my dad didn't
episode.
mention it.
And he was so
No,
pleased with what I
see,
did that he assigned me to a second one
Fine. I'm going
in the
trick-or-treating.
first season. And I wound up doing 2 more for the second season as well.
All right. Thanks very much for speaking with me.
No problem.
Thanks very much.
No problem.
This is Z-Slash from theouterhaven.net, signing off. Hey, what's up, guys? This is Z-Slash, aka Gabriel Lemaine, here at New York Comiccon 2014. I'm here with
Megan Levins.
Megan Levins is one of the co-creators of Madame Frankenstein. Can you tell us a little bit more about Madame Frankenstein?
Basically, it's a period horror romance. It's set in the 1930s, and it's the story of med school dropout Vincent Krall, who decides to resurrect the love of his life after he dies in a car accident. It's sort of Great Gatsby meets My Fair Lady meets Mary Shelley's Frankenstein.
how does the treatise on overconsumption match up with having your undead girlfriend? Is it having your cake, eating it too, and have that cake on you?
It's a little bit of, well, I'll make her my perfect woman, and there's, first of all, no such thing, and second of all, anytime you try to mold another human being into what you wish they could be, things go wrong.
I guess one of the things that shows up that is your perfect woman kind of green, and
yeah, it's a little bit more of just the arrogance of thinking that you can create another human being. I don't know, they create another human being and control their will, I guess.
Okay, I have to ask this since many people continually make this mistake. Is Frankenstein the name of the guy or the name of the monster?
It is the name of the guy, but to be fair, there's a fairly solid argument for the monster as well, because his name is Adam and he considers Victor Frankenstein to be his father, so his name would be Adam Frankenstein.
And in this book, is there a similar relationship going on?
It's a little more God and human, really. Like Vincent sort of considers himself higher than human, and
for being a medical doctor.
yeah, exactly. And and a morphine addict.
I mean, in world history, art school dropouts have done very, very terrible things.
Yes. Yes. Stay in school, kids.
And don't
take over the world. It's not good.
So, what part of the art did you contribute to?
I contributed the interior illustrations, and I co-created the character of Gale, the monster, with Jamie Rich.
What were your first inklings of the idea of going to develop Men in Frankenstein?
I actually began developing the character back in college, so she's been in my sketchbooks for 10, 11 years now, and I resurrected her to, use that term, when Jeannie approached me about what we were going to do next together as a collaboration. We had just finished our romantic comedy, Ares and Aphrodite, for Libras, which will be out in April 2015. And Jamie said, what do you want to do now? And I said, let's do something outside of my wheelhouse. So I'll do horror. Let's do horror. I have this monster character I came up with, and she'd be fun. So he fleshed her out, and he came up with the cast of characters and wrote this amazing script.
So how is Madame Frankenstein different from Bride of Frankenstein?
Very much so in that she's not meant as a bride for another monster, and also Bride of Frankenstein is a very strange movie. Not that ours isn't a strange book, but there's fairies.
Wait, in the Bride of Frankenstein movie?
In Madame Frankenstein.
Everything's fine.
Okay, yeah, that makes sense.
So we also have
Yes, Red Jacket Club.
So here at the Red Jacket Club, here at outerhaven.net, this is Gabriel Maine, aka Z-Slack, signing off.
with y'all. I came to party 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 with y'all. When the concerts we could get drunk off Bacardi to fall. Spliffs a piff, Bob Marley for all. Get up out your seats, mandatory like it's part of your job. Every fan's worth their weight in gold. That's why we light candles like birthday cake. I'm a website, the whole tri-state's my space. Blitz up here with hoes on flyers. I'm as hot as fresh clothes and dryers, foes with wires, kidneys explosion fire, blitz twirling up, pear leaves chronic, stars orbit round the sun like Halley's Comet, yeah. I came to party with y'all. 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 Every atmosphere blitz up here, billions wait there. Literature on display like William Shakespeare. Chicks hang on my heavy necklace cable. Contract endorsements like I'm signed every record label. Secondhand smoke, choke your throat as soon as you enter the rolling sector. Blitz is a king summoned to the stage with a golden scepter. As soon as the blue shine hits the stage, as everybody's heads high like Mr. Vegas. Blitz was born in the Stone Age, rocks in his shine. Lamborghinis transform like Optimus Prime. Canaries with rabbits in them. Tricks all over my stick, I call it the Magic Kingdom. Those who oppose shows receive letter bombs. Ferraris, aircraft, ships shaped like Megatron. Yo, I came. Hot flames, jot names, shots rain, cops blame, chop cane, chop range, shots rain, got game, not playing. Octane, cock dames, block bang, top planes, block spraying. I came to party with y'all. 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 I came to party with y'all, yeah.